Welcome to solverfy.
Problems. In the first problem, there is an object on a table to which a horizontal force of F is applied. F is 50 newtons, and here we have to determine whether the object is moving or no. So to do this, we'll first calculate the friction force of the static friction. So it equals to mu times n. Coefficient of static friction times the reaction. And reaction here equals to mg because the table is horizontal. So therefore, let's assume that g is 10 meters per second squared. Therefore, static friction force equals to 10 kilograms times 10 meters per second squared times 0.4. So it equals to 40 newtons. As we can see, the applied force F is above the static friction force, therefore the mass is moving. Then we have to use the coefficient of kinetic friction instead of coefficient of the static friction. So therefore the friction force which acting in this case equals to kinetic coefficient of friction times m times g, or it is 0.2 times 10 kilograms times 10 meters per second squared, which equals to 20 newtons. So that's answer to question 1. Again, to double check, here F equals to 50 newtons, and it's above the static frictional force, which is 40 newtons. So therefore, instead of static friction, we use kinetic friction. So here it's kinetic frictional force. So problem 1 is solved. Now let's solve problem 2. Here we have two forces applied to an object as the origin. Let's label y and x-axis. So first force F1 has a x component plus 5 newtons and y component of plus 5 newtons. While this F2 has a x component of 5, also 5 newtons. So therefore it's F2x, and y component of negative 5 newtons, which is here F2y. So therefore the total force acting on the object at the origin equals to F1, the total y component equals to F1y plus F2y, which is 5 minus 5 newtons, which is 0, and F total and the x component of the total force equals to the F1x plus F2x, which is 10 newtons. So therefore, the total force exerting on this object is 10 newtons, and it's parallel to y-axis. So that's a solution of this problem. I hope I helped you. Thank you very much for